Let's cook. Just ignore that walker right there. It assisted me with taking photos the other day. But today I'm going to show you some recipes that I make when I'm on the road. It's super cheap, easy, and doesn't have a lot of ingredients. So I'll go ahead and give a little quick tour of the kitchen and then I'll show you the recipes. So first things first, this is the head of my bed, and this is like the organizing things that you normally see in my videos, like on the other side. But on this side, it holds my pots and pans. I have a cast iron skillet, pot folding pan, hello, a folding pan, which we'll mainly use today. And also I have this mesh strainer. Now I do have amazing pop-up strainers, and I'll link these guys in my description box because I highly suggest them. I love anything collapsible because it doesn't take up that much space. And utilizing your space wisely is like one of the main parts of van life. Like you have to. You can't just like chuck everything in your car and go. You probably can, like you can definitely do van life that way, but it's just better to have collapsible things. But I have this mesh strainer, which is new obviously, because it's easier to like mash food with. For garbanzo beans or bananas, it's just easier to put in, use a fork, and strain it that way. Makes my world easier. And if it makes my life easier, I'm gonna add it to my car. So down here, beneath that cavity, I have spices, utensils. My dog has joined us. This is Athena, and she's a cutie. She likes watching me cook, inside or outside. So spices are here, but also if I take that away, we can also get into the container that goes on the inside, just like coffee stuff, because I make coffee inside mostly. So that goes in there, and the fuel goes in between those two. And then I have my utensils right next to my stove. I have like all the normal stuff, but the thing I'm gonna suggest for you guys doing van life, you don't really need a collapsible strainer or like a big strainer at all. But if you do use beans or anything, I do suggest getting this can strainer. You can also strain smaller things with this, I understand, but it's designed for cans. So. And if you just want to get this, it's linked down in my bio too. Also, full disclosure, anything that I link in my bio that's like Amazon affiliate is an affiliate. So I get like a little bit of money, but not that much. But all the things that I share are things that I recommend and use. So if it doesn't work, my reputation is tarnished. So why would I suggest anything that doesn't work, you know? so trust me, because I endorse this. I'm not sponsored by can strainers, but that would be a fun day if I was. Everything else in there is pretty normal. You probably have in your van too, but that's like my pride and joy. And then look how perfect that fits all together. This wasn't intentional. This kind of just lined up. I didn't make the bed around these two things. It's just cool how that works out sometimes. Let me show you my table too, because that is right on top of the storage stuff. How cool is that? And then because of like, you know, if I'm inclined or on a decline, a hill if you will, put this in a little hole here. Bam. Not going anywhere. Let's get to cooking. Okay, so this first one is only one ingredient other than like spices and oil, but it's healthy, it's quick, and especially if I'm on the go, like it's the perfect thing to have. But it's garbanzo beans. It's really, really good if you just do it with the right materials. So I'm just gonna show you how I do it with a voiceover because I am battling everything that you possibly could in suburbia. I know, first world problems, but I don't want you guys to hear the planes, which just entered in the chat, the cars, people mowing their lawns, and I don't know. Just thank God I'm not next to a train station, I guess. This is like an under $1 meal to fill you up, high protein, and it's vegan. Yada yada yada, let's get cooking. Alright guys, there's no special instructions. We're literally cooking beans in oil. That's it. There's a little strainer action, that's fun. Woo! And as you can tell, I made it way too hot. So when that happens, you can just raise it above the stove a little bit and it calms down faster than you would imagine. Yeah, so don't heat up your oil too much. I got that little organizer from Amazon, not necessary, but it helps with like this space problem. And we measure with our hearts here. Seasoning is your friend if you're gonna be working with beans. And then like cook it for anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes. I like mine super crispy, which I didn't really get to do in this video because I was short on time and I have a schedule I need to stick to, but it should look something like that. All right, so we're all done. Here's what one can of chickpeas look like if you just season it with the right stuff and with oil. I could honestly like cook this for longer, but I don't know, this is good with me. It would be really good with something creamy like sour cream or avocado. You can even put this on a salad for like some extra nutrition for your day. So highly suggest, it's very good. I'm gonna eat this off camera and give some to Athena. First, I'm gonna see if dogs can have chickpeas. Let me try it on camera so you can believe me. That's good. That's good. It could just be crispier, that's it. Yeah, if it was oiled more, I think I put too much salt on it too, so I'll adjust that for you guys. This was like I think 75 or 85 cents. I don't know, Trader Joe's is pretty expensive, but you can get this for like 50 cents some places. Like a can of garbanzo beans with spices. It's pretty good. Okay, time for the second meal. Now this is a breakfast food I really love to make at home, but I can easily recreate this on the road and so can you. And it's only 3 ingredients: sweet potato, onion, and egg. Woo! I'm gonna cube this, dice this, and then just add the egg into it. It's a really great breakfast food because you get all sorts of nutrition. I don't even know what's all in this stuff. I just know protein, I guess carbs, and onion just makes everything taste good. Don't quote me on this, I just heard it online, so maybe it's fake, but I just know that onions are peasant food, and I can't imagine never like thinking this is peasant food because onions are literally the best part of any dish. We have to part ways if you disagree. Just kidding, please stay as long as you like. All right, I'm gonna leave this in the video for vulnerability's sake. Ah, there we go. So go ahead and peel and dice your sweet potato, either half of a large one like I'm doing or a small sweet potato, doesn't matter, whatever you can get your hands on. And then we're gonna heat up our oil while we cut our sweet potato, and I actually burned myself off screen. I didn't include it in the video because why would you want to see that? Ah, always a good one to go. Salt and fry it. Okay, yeah. And the only condiment we're really gonna add is that garlic powder. I just think the oil tastes so good alone. Oh, and she's looking. But it just tastes so good alone with just the potatoes and onions. Don't need to add too much pizzazz to distract from that. And then water is the secret for speeding up the process of softening the potatoes. I hate hard potatoes, like when they're fried and they're not cooked fully. Ooh! Why? Why did I do that? So water is the way. Add your eggs and then just continue to stir until it looks something like that. Delicious. That is what it should look like. 1 serving. As you can see now, we have fully captured her attention. She loves eggs. This is what the final product looks like. I don't know why the eggs curdled like that. I think it was like the heat situation. We're gonna taste test it right now. It's good. Oh yeah, so this is just super filling and it tastes so good. Okay, I was running out of patience because I got burned by that grease. I'm kind of like over this recipe. I got kind of mad, so I didn't wait enough for the bigger pieces to be cooked out. If you're gonna make this recipe, I highly suggest to use a pan cover because that way like it just speeds up the process and makes everything more cooked through. And if you're vegan, which I'm a vegetarian, I just have sometimes dairy or eggs, but if you're vegan, you can just leave out the eggs. It's the same thing. The eggs just add an extra softness because everything else is like, well, when it's cooked through, it's soft, but like it's just a different texture and it's fun. Also, if you're one of those people that enjoy their sweet potatoes sweet, you see it as like a dessert, why? Why? I don't know, my taste buds haven't adjusted to that and my brain will just not accept seeing a potato as a delicacy. Don't put it in a casserole. I take that back. That's actually really good. Yeah, I wouldn't put too much spices on this. You can, but like it's good by itself. If you make this, let me know. Tell me how you like it. I'm pretty sure this is not an original idea. It's just came to me because I saw these 3 things in my kitchen and I was like, well, I need to use this potato before it goes bad. Thus, here I am. Okay, time for the dinner meal. It's gonna be so good. We're gonna be making black bean tacos, one with just 3 ingredients. Tacos are just a great camping food in my opinion because you're basically just shoving vegetables into a tortilla. So that's great. Or if you eat meat, you're shoving meat into it, which can't relate. Anyways, this is how I make my black bean tacos. All right, guys, you know the drill. We're just gonna fry some beans in oil. First, you're gonna drain, and then I should have washed my beans, but I forgot. So just wash your beans in this spot. Cut your onion. You can either add like that little of an onion or the whole thing. Doesn't matter. Measure with your heart. And then we're just gonna saute that a bit before adding the beans. Oh, Athena's so cute in the back. All right. So you're just gonna stir that till eternity comes. And I like to mash my black beans because I don't know. If it's just beans, I'm like, ugh. A little seasoning, measure with your heart again, and just stir that till kingdom comes, man. Till it looks something like that. You'll know. Oh, she's so cute. All right, so I forgot. It's not a crucial step. Well, it is a crucial step, but it's like you will live if you don't do it. As you guys saw, I forgot to wash off my beans. The goop that comes with a can of beans is just like extra sodium, is to my understanding. So it's good if you just, you know, get rid of it. I was just like, yeah, let's drain and go. Like I've never used a can of beans in my life. The garbanzo beans I also didn't wash. I lived. Hasn't been a full day yet, so I shouldn't speak so soon. But yes, so if I only had these ingredients, I can make something with it. I like to just have some things in the back of my mind that I can always go to, because you need food, you know, you gotta eat. It's just good to have some underwhelming recipes on hand to go to for when you need food fast and you don't want to spend money, extra money. You want some tortilla? All right, here's a taste test. It should be good. Yeah, it's not bad. It's a nice recipe to add to your arsenal. Just beans and onions with seasoning in our tortilla. From me and Athena, we say thank you for watching this video. If you want more cooking videos, let me know. If you have like a budget in mind, leave it in the comments and I'll make a breakfast, lunch, snack, and dinner video for the week around that budget, because I just like a challenge of not spending all your money on food. Leave it for gas, because gas prices are going up. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna eat this and I'm gonna clean that. So until next week, you'll see this all clean. Yeah, until next time. Cheers. You want the rest of it? Okay. Ow! Hope you enjoy it. Jeez.